of Super Bowl number 24. And we're just about set. This is the ultimate.
Returning to the White House this evening, the president was sympathetic to the mayor. Mayor Barry has indicated that he will seek treatment for his problems, but critics say the big question left untouched today is what happens to the city while he's in treatment, and whether or not Barry should resign.
Im zweiten Satz sind wir gleich wieder hier.
My mother used to say to me all the time, "Boy, I'm going to take you to Hollywood." Well, Ma, look what they did.
House Speaker Tom Foley warned today that a proposed cut in the Social Security tax would mean a big increase in the deficit. If a vote were held today, Foley said, he'd vote against the cut. Senate Democratic leader George Mitchell hasn't made up his mind on the Social Security tax, but he took a shot today at the president's plan to cut the capital gains tax.
The administration's tax policy can be summed up in a sentence. Let the little people pay, cut taxes for the wealthy. I think that's wrong and unfair.
Here comes Joe Montana. And has he been spectacular of late? Almost perfection. In front of him, an offensive line of Bubba Paris, McIntyre, Sapolo, Bruce Colley, Harris Barton. The tight end is Brent Jones. The formidable backfield of Roger Craig and Tom Rathman.
We've got off to a great start. You know, the starters have really gelled together and played well. You know, we're really trying to get, our guys on the bench to come out and have that same type of effort and dedication. We feel that's going to be more effective in the latter part of the year. But, I think we've really carried over from last year and done a heck of a job in playing this year.
It's the all-new Playmate Spectacular, a free video.
Wow.
With your paid subscription to Playboy magazine. Your free Playmate video is filled with the most beautiful visions ever viewed on your VCR. It's a classic collection live and in living color that'll open your eyes and quicken your pulse.
It's a good time.
The styling studio of Bertoni has brought us many exotic creations. None more pleasing and practical than this. The Citroen BX.
Nobody plans to become homeless or go hungry. You just wake up one day and find that in a world where it's getting tougher and tougher to get a decent job without an education, you can't earn enough money to pay rent or feed your family. And it isn't going to get any easier. The more you know about the causes of homelessness and hunger, the more you'll see that getting an education is one of the best ways to make sure it doesn't happen to you.
For favorite artist, rap. EAZY-E. MC Hammer.
Turn up the volume on the speaker. We're gonna rise to get stronger as the others. I can never be wrong.
Soviet troops apparently have gained the upper hand tonight in the battle-torn capital of Azerbaijan. The Soviet commander said at least 83 people were killed in fighting against Azerbaijani nationalists. Others say the toll is much higher.
I've never seen 10,000 tapes in one store.
There's so much kid stuff. And I can keep them for 3 evenings.
Now this is a video store. Ordinary video stores don't even come close to Blockbuster Video. You've just got to see it to know what we mean.
Wow. Wow.
Wow, what a difference. Blockbuster Video.
Come discover the Blockbuster difference.
Wow.
I was still searching, trying to find my shots within Phil Jackson's offense. And, it took some time to adjust to, but I saw that the three-point shot would be available, and I started taking it a lot more, trying to catch the defense off balance, and that was what they were giving me. And I feel that if I can make that an effective shot, then they're going to have to come out and play me, and that opens up my driving game. And so it gives me more weapons to work with.
And every month you'll get a great new issue of Playboy, including special issues like Back to Campus, Christmas, and Playmate of the Year. You'll also get our famous football forecasts, fiction, fashion, humor, interviews, music. So much for just $26.
Part of the Fox 5 Kids Club when Macho King Randy Savage and the superstars of the World Wrestling Federation return to the Nassau Coliseum Monday night, January 29th.
It's been 14 years in the making, and today, finally, McDonald's threw open the doors to its first restaurant in Moscow. And make no mistake, this was an event of major gastronomic proportions.
All right, Ken, let's go with Channel 5.
That's a good sport. Okay, Channel 5. MTV! What is Daisy Fuentes' waistline? No. MTV, what was the name of the cinematic masterpiece that starred these guys and wrinkly screen legend Ralph Bellamy?
Orderlies.
Right. Orderlies. No. That is Rick.
Disorderlies.
Disorderlies. Right.
Dave's in prime time. It's late night's 8th anniversary special with Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, the Grateful Dead, Billy Joel, the B-52s, and more Thursday.
Niccolo presents Night Music. This station is your location for the best in bebop to ballads, swing to sweet, and blues to boogie. With David Sanborn and the best musicians on the entire planet. Night Music. Music at night. That's it.
Sunday night at midnight on Channel 3.
If you're McDonald's with a restaurant that can serve up to 15,000 meals a day, how do you ensure that you don't run out of food, like everyone else? The answer lies in a Moscow suburb, a complete food processing plant, part of McDonald's $50 million investment here.
With all due respect to last year's Accord, this year's Accord has more length, more height, more width, more headroom, more legroom, more hip room, more comfort, more luxury. This is the all-new 1990 Honda Accord. More room, more zoom. Try one on for size.
A simple fact. GMC truck dealers are ranked #1 in compact truck sales satisfaction. #1. Now, here it is in simple English. Compact truck customers get high-quality treatment at GMC truck dealerships. So, the choice is simple. Go to your GMC truck dealer, where you're #1, and quality counts.
GMC truck. It's not just a truck anymore.
GMC truck.
They got a 1,000-yard runner. I'll tell you, the two guys that love him is one is Elway, because it takes the pressure off him, and the other one's the entire offensive line.
The United States and 17 other countries meet Tuesday in Geneva to discuss what to do with thousands of Vietnamese refugees stranded in Southeast Asia. Reaching American soil is often a matter of timing and the prevailing political winds.
If you like soft rock music like we do, you'll love Sessions' new album called Secret Love.
It has 48 soft rock classics by the original artist.
Just listen.
So I'm saving all my love for you. If ever you're in my arms again.
Again, I'd like to thank God. I'd like to thank all the people at home in Oakland who supported me from the start. I'd like to thank the young ladies who danced with me are doing well right now, Oaktown's 357, and the rest of the posse. And I'd like to thank all of you guys for all your support, and thank Capitol Records.
Where 14,000 buns per hour are baked. Where 3,000 tons of potatoes are peeled and measured. Where 10,000 patties an hour are prepared and frozen. That's expensive, and so is the end product for the Soviet consumer. A Big Mac, French fries, and a drink is the equivalent of half a day's wages. Some unhappy Muscovites are publicly protesting. 7 or 8 rubles for lunch, he says. They're ripping us off.
Oh, Lucille Ball and Ann Miller co-star in that one. Now let's do the answer to yesterday's movie question. In what 1948 comedy did reporter Robert Montgomery complain to his boss, played by Betty Davis, "Every time I get affectionate with you, I feel as if I'm snuggling up to the Taft-Hartley bill"? Well, that delightful comedy is June Bride, a tasty, sophisticated comedy about a small-town wedding. I have another question for you later, and of course, I'll be back to tell you more about our first feature right after we see this.
I feel it's almost cheating to think that I've been doing Murder, She Wrote for 6 years, and here I am, accepting a beautiful Golden Globe Award. I have so many people to thank. I want to just take this moment, because I haven't had many opportunities, to pay tribute to the man who made it possible in the first place, Peter Fisher, the wonderful executive producer, writer.
In her career, Barbara Stanwyck was nominated for 4 Academy Awards. She won 3 Emmys and the admiration of fans and colleagues alike. Her death came last night at the age of 82.
This is the truth. I was coming in the stage door, and a little old lady come over to me. She must have been about 89. And she looked at me. She said, "Hello, Uncle Milty." She says, "I love you." She says, "You know, I've been watching you ever since I was a little girl." I said, "Get the hell out of here. What's the matter?" Crazy, weird people.
He's the only witness to a gruesome murder. His duty as a cop is to protect her.
Mike, you said he would kill me.
His duty as a husband is to forget her. He just didn't count on falling in love with her.
I'm not going to let anything happen to you.
But together, he has everything to lose.
You get off this case or you don't come home.
You got 2 minutes to get home or I take your family out. Is it love, Mike? I hope so. Tom Berenger, Mimi Rogers, Someone to Watch Over Me.
You can save up for a Jaguar. Or you can choose the grace under pressure of a luxury, high-performance British motor car that gives you what you want, somewhat ahead of schedule. The name is 827, Sterling 827. And now every 89 827 comes with $5,000 cash back from Sterling.
And now look what's here.
The California Bulls for a brand new year. First and 10, do it again. Every Wednesday night at 10.
Bubba, Jethro, and Jack are back.
TD, Coach, and the rest of the pack. First and 10, do it again. Every Wednesday night at 10.
Shannon Tweed's in charge this breed.
First and 10, do it again.
Westwood's back in Sec Rep 2.
Even Lawrence Taylor joins the crew.
Dickinson and Walker make the show.
Everett Craig and Broadway Joe.
First and 10, do it again.
Every Wednesday night at 10.
Jerry Rice is almost a perfect athlete. I mean, just the way he runs and moves and catches and then runs after he catches, his toughness going inside, outside. Watch, the minute he catches that ball, he is continuing running. This guy is a threat on any play, any time. I think not only is he the best wide receiver in football today, but maybe one of the best, if not the best, that's ever played this game.
No, not much question about it.
CDs from IRS Records, including the latest hits from such artists as The Alarm and Timbuk3.
Lone Star for the latest in telecommunications, featuring memory phones, speakerphones, answering machines, and the all-new InterWorks phone. Lone Star, quality phones to fit your needs.
Unitron's 120 power telescope with star diagonal and astro-terrestrial floor tripod allows you to explore heaven and earth.
Casio CP750 AM/FM stereo double cassette recorder with programmable CD. Unique speaker system provides rich, full sound. Take your music on the road with Casio.
A state of siege exists tonight in Haiti, imposed by military ruler Prosper Avril. At least 2 prominent opposition leaders were deported in surface today in Miami. They were among dozens of opposition figures arrested following the murder Friday night of an Army colonel.
Les Misérables, the international musical sensation that's taking the world by storm.
My own, pretending he is beside me. Monster and a half! Coming up
At the Broadway Theater. Call Telecharge 239-6200 for Les Misérables. Don't miss it.
Joe Montana's day today. The records he has set today: passing attempts, completions, yards, touchdown passes in a career, 4 in a game. That's a record. He's just been the same guy we saw in practice and against the Rams.
Yeah, they had that big scandal thing the other day, or the story about the drugs, and we went to practice that day, and everyone was thinking, geez, maybe it'll bother Montana.
Hi, Joe Isuzu here on the slopes with some helpful ski tips. 1, always wash your ski clothes in cold water. 2, always brake for trees. And 3, never drive a 2-wheel vehicle when you can take the 4-wheel drive Isuzu Trooper. And if you visit your Isuzu dealer now, you can enter a sweepstakes for a chance to win a ski vacation, ski equipment, and chic new clothes for your in-laws.
Buy a Trooper now and get a skier value book worth up to $8,000 off in skiers' discounts.
Beyond the reach of other overnight delivery companies, you'll find UPS. Because unlike the competition, only UPS Next Day Air guarantees delivery overnight to every single address coast to coast. And because we're so efficient, we can do it for up to half what other companies charge, whether the place is hard to reach or easy to reach. UPS, we run the tightest ship in the shipping business.
In real life, Barbara Stanwyck married twice, once to actor Robert Taylor. Over the years, as the movie roles dwindled, she cheerfully moved on into television. And in Hollywood, where big egos and bad manners flourish, she had neither. She was polite, prepared, telling visitors to the set her secret: learn your lines, be on time.
You have to earn something before you can be it. And earn it. And the way you earn that is by applying yourself. Special K. Lose the fat.
That's it. So 2 minutes to go. 55 to 10, 49ers.
You want to see it? For Jeff Fuller, baby. We did it for you, Fuller. Number 1. We did it for you, baby. The whole team, it was for you. The best in the world.
Zenith's multi-brand remote operates most brands of TVs, VCRs, and cable converters. Enjoy the luxury of complete control from the company that invented it, Zenith. Start up the juice with the mouth-watering fruit taste of Starburst fruit chews. Available in original, tropical, and California fruit flavors. Starburst starts up the juice. Promotional considerations provided by Ricoh's Shotmaster Zoom takes you from wide-angle vistas to telephoto close-ups at the touch of a button. Ricoh's automatic focus, exposure control, and pop-up flash make getting great photos simple.